CFAM, Cricket for American audience. How are you doing? Nick here.
Gabe.
And we are ready for another video reaction. We are looking at Robelinda 2's YouTube channel. Once again, we found this video called The Most Famous Single Run in Cricket History. Curtly Ambrose versus Australia gets 7 for 1 in 1993. And I'm going to be honest, this was not requested by anyone, but I was on his channel as I have been the last few days, and I've been looking at videos that I find to be unique. And, you know, we've learned the basics of cricket for the most part, I want to say. I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but for the most part. And so until cricket actually starts, the live cricket, we could always go to the older games, obviously, and talk about that. But until the live games happen, I'm trying to find stuff that we can just learn about from the history of the game, because that's super important when you're learning about any sport, to figure out what was this, what was that, what happened here and there. And this may not be a super famous incident,
Right.
but to me, fastest anything in a sport, I want to watch that.
Well, you know, the first thing when I heard the title was I thought about the Immaculate Reception in football, okay? Well, the Immaculate Reception is probably the most famous touchdown of, ever, and in baseball, I was thinking to myself, what would that be? It would probably be the shot heard around the world, Babe Ruth calling his own shot. So I don't know if this is that big and the most famous run in cricket, or if it was basically you need context, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. Why is it the most famous? Let us know in the comment. Give us some context behind why it's considered the most famous run in cricket.
Well, and let me be a jerk here and correct you. The shot heard around the world, that was Robbie Thompson for the Giants. The Giants win the pennant. The Giants win the pennant. Hitting that home run, that walk-off. But you're right. Babe Ruth did supposedly call his shot. There's a really kind of like a wonky video out there where you can barely see him lift that bat. But apparently he called his home run before he hit it, which has never happened before in sports. Right. Except for in Major League, which he didn't hit a home run, he bunted it. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump into this. Once again, this is Robelinda 2, his YouTube channel. He provides these videos. He cleans them up. He edits them to just a few minutes to give us just a little slice of what he is interested in. So we appreciate his hard work. We appreciate whoever originally created this video and put it on the internet for us. And let's begin in 3, 2, 1.
Damien Martin into play.
That's some old school graphics right there.
Yeah, it is.
Described as traumatized bleeding.
His career average is 31 and a quarter, so not too bad. Highest score was a 67.
Wait, how do you get 7 runs on one?
Told by his doctors to take 4 days complete rest.
Thanks, Tony. 25 wickets in the series for Curtly Ambrose. This is the 5th series that he's gone past 20 wickets. And he really is a magnificent bowler. Getting rid of Mark Waugh after lunch. Important blow for the West Indies. And he's just telling Courtney Walsh there what went wrong with that delivery.
Look how long those arms are, bro.
I can assure you,
it's not fair.
Bro, I'm telling you that ball's going to jump out of his hands.
Attest to the fact that not much goes wrong with his bowling.
Jeez.
Shouts of catch it, and Richie Richardson, the captain, has done that. And once again, Curtly Ambrose does the job for his skipper. Just when they need breakthroughs, he's the man who seems to come up with them.
And that is just the one they wanted. David Boone was the man holding together this Australian innings. That was a good delivery. Boone had to play at it. It left him just a fraction, lifted. He played it straight enough.
And some good positioning right there, because I mean he had a good ricochet right there.
Sideways and took the catch quite safely. Ambrose
nice concentration. He didn't hesitate too much.
Australians 4 for 90.
And he gets extra points for the cool hat.
Well, if the Australian skipper maintains his test average of 51,
oof,
then he'll pass Sunil Gavaskar in this innings. He's just 50 short.
Look at that, 138 tests.
10,000
Furthest
career
thing from his mind
runs.
at the moment.
Jeez.
And a shoot,
Oh.
he's got him first ball.
Wow.
Hat-trick, having got rid
Was
of
that a
Boone
duck?
and Border in successive deliveries.
Hey, looks like it. All right, so I'm a little confused by the title, 7 for 1. Because first I thought it was going to be the batsman got 7 runs. Because you go back and forth a few times and then they throw it and they mishandle it and it goes for a boundary for an additional 4. We didn't see that. The most famous single run in cricket history. He got 2 guys out, right? I'm a little confused by the title, but super impressive how he was able to get that all-timer 10,000 career test cricket runs out, in the first try.
No, definitely. Maybe it's he got them two batters out on 7 balls. I didn't count if there were 7 balls there. I know he got Ambrose right on 1 ball. He was a duck for the very first ball. I don't know if he delivered 6. No, because then that would be 6 overs, right? So he's out.
Yeah.
Let us know in the
Says
comments. We are confused.
in the description from Robbie says the frightening spell from the master Curtly Ambrose at Perth 1993. He demolishes the Aussies and gets 7 for 1 in a terrifying spell. Here's the single run off his bowling in the spell by Damian Martin. So it sounds like he got 7 of the Aussies out and only allowed 1 run. Is that what they're saying?
Oh,
Because holy cow, I mean, that is like holding off. Like, guys, I got this. Just get me 2 runs and we're good. Like, I got the rest. I'm guessing that's what it said. And not just that single run, but it seemed like it was a little before the boundary. You would have think that would at least gotten 2 runs, but that still only went for 1. But if that's the case, he got 7 wickets and only gave up 1 run. That's awesome.
That's disgusting. That's exactly what that is. That's disgusting. And I mean, in baseball terms, I can't even compare it, man. I mean, no-nos happen a lot. You know what I mean, dude? And obviously, perfect games don't happen ever, really, for the most part. It's so many things have to go right. So maybe it's as rare as a perfect game. Let us know in the comments. Wow, 7 wickets on 2. That's insane. That's absolutely insane.
Yeah, definitely let us know. Our audience, they know way more than we do. And again, this is what I'm talking about at the beginning of the video. I feel like I understand the basic rules. I get ahead of myself when I watch this, and I'm like, I hope I'm reacting the way I'm supposed to. But that's what you're gonna get. That's what you're gonna get from Gabe and I, or anybody from Cricket for Americans or Born Reviews. You're gonna get our honest reaction, and we're gonna react the way that we can because we haven't seen it before. But if he got 7 guys out with only giving up 1 run, you're right. That's got to be at least comparable to a no-no, if not even more impressive, because you have 7 guys, 7 different batting styles, 7 different experiences. Like I said, that one guy at the end, 10,000 career runs, and you're able just to get him out, 7 of them. I mean, I don't think I'm understanding it completely because that just seems too unbelievable.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe, but then we did see him get Ambrose on a duck, right? First ball. So if he got a couple guys like that, that's really, really impressive. Bro, you could be watching sports for the longest time and see something you've never seen before. And you'll see where even the officials are confused. Like, wait, what? They have to confer with each other. Like, what's the rule here? Because sometimes things will happen. So for us still being novices to cricket, of course, there's going to be a lot of things that are new to us. But, dude, one of the things that drives me crazy in football is offsides, okay? And we're talking about, and when I say football, we're talking about European or international football, I should say, what we call soccer here in the United States, where a lot of times I'm watching the game, I'm like, I don't understand. How is that offsides? And I'm watching it, of course, with Savannah's family, who all are soccer lifers, and they're like, bro, it's a judgment call that wasn't really offsides. It was a bad call. it drives me crazy. It's one of the most arbitrary calls, really. I mean, sometimes it's blatant and sometimes it's not. And I think it's the same thing in football. Holding, for example. I know refs, high school refs, who tell me I can blow the whistle every single play if I choose to on holding. There is literally holding on every single play in football. But when they call it is when it really affects a play. You know what I'm saying? But if you really watch frame by frame every single football game, there's holding on pretty much every single play on that line.
Yeah,
So
and don't get me going on that rant, because I can go hours talking about my frustration, because when do you choose to call the holding? As a fan of a certain football team, I'm sure all fans feel this way. I feel like my team gets hosed every single time. Every single time. And I can't tell you how many times it was the Chargers, they score I can't tell you how many times this happens. At least 5 a season. They score an 80-yard touchdown run or an 80-yard touchdown pass. And hold on, there was holding. And you watch the replay, and it wasn't even blatant. I mean, it was, if it even happened, and you called it then, like right then when they scored a touchdown, you waited. Oh, they passed the end zone. Let's throw the flag right now. You got to be kidding me right now.
Oh God, I love it, guys. You're welcome. You're all welcome for that. It takes a lot to get Nick to go off on a rant, but when you come to his Chargers and all the times they've gotten absolutely hosed, oh, he'll go on for hours. So you are all welcome for that rant.
Oh man, it's like my little brother getting beat up time and time again. Like, am I the only one seeing this right now? I just can't take it no more.
Oh man, bro, no, honestly, for whatever reason, San Diego teams, especially the Chargers, I guess maybe it's because they think that it's San Diego, so it's a beach town and everybody's like relaxed, so they don't care if they win or lose. You know what I mean? Like, we could job these guys, it doesn't matter. I don't know, but I've seen some egregious calls against the Chargers, and I'm just like, oh, poor Nick.
Now, on the other hand, if the team just played better, like our man Curtly Ambrose right here, where he just got the job done, there is no controversy. Like, yeah, you're out, brother. You got wickets. You got, you're swinging at it and they're catching it. The fielders you're breaking the stumps. I mean, you're just out. As simple as that. That was a good video to react to. Usually this is where I say thanks for the request, but again, there was no request. This was me just finding something that interests me. So thank you to me for finding that. We hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please, please, please help this channel out by liking and by subscribing and by sharing with your friends. Let them know that there's 2 crazy, weird, off-topic Americans that are getting to the game and they have like 5% of their video is something interesting that they're doing. And let them know to join the family here, the C fam. And we really appreciate that. But until next time.
That's 6 runs.